gameplay in the background. Video. Whoops, I'll change that. I'm gonna be telling another story. I'm only gonna be telling these when my computer. When I get it back, I'll start uploading more content and better, a little just better quality, I guess, because there's no description in this one really. And all right, I'll get into the story. It's a story about me and my friend. I'm gonna call my friend Jim. Me and my friend Jim, we were just hanging out with my other friend Timothy. And when I actually want to just turn down the audio completely. We were just hanging out at their house, and then we were in back of Timothy's house. He has this kind of mountain, but not really. It's just kind of a place we like to climb. It's pretty fun. It only takes like 20 minutes, but it's just fun. So we went over there, and his little brother and his little brother's friend went with us. And so sorry, I have the friend with us and his little friend, and they wanted to climb the mountain too, but it's a bit like not really for kids. At some point, like, you can climb half, or a little more than half, without any trouble, but then the other half, you're gonna if they're like, and they were only like 7, they would have trouble with it. So we decided that Timothy didn't even want to climb it, so he went back with them. And then me and my friend, what did I call him? I don't remember. Damn it. I think, screw it, I'll just change it to Rex. Me and my friend Rex, we were ready to climb it, so we started climbing it. And then, what's it called? We came across a large rock, and I'm like, oh, we can just, like, this was a huge ass rock, and Rex wanted to scale it, and I'm like, yeah, no, let's just go around it. And he's like, nah, man, we got this. We can totally scale this. So you just stand at the bottom just in case I fall. The minute he said that, he said something along the lines of that. This was a while ago. I don't remember the exact wording, but the minute he said that, I was just, no, I'm going around. And so I was starting to climb around, and Rex, I just see him try to scale it. So I do something even stupider than scaling the rock. I start throwing small rocks at him to try to make sure he doesn't scale it. And eventually he stopped, but it was just stupid. And then we finally got to the top after that. Actually, we did scale a rock. I forgot about that. One of the rocks was small enough that to scale, and it was big. It was big enough to scale, small enough not to get hurt on. So we did. It was kind of fun. We got to the top, and there was a shitload of blueberry bushes. We were like, oh shit. We both liked blueberries, so we ate a bunch of blueberries, and we were just up there talking, and we were actually on the edge where it was awesome view. You could see everything, even this swamp in the distance a little bit. It was an awesome view, and he keeps saying, oh, what if I jump off of it, or he'll try to fake push me off. And so we finally decide, all right, we should probably head down. And we're making some noise, and then we just hear, who's up there? We don't know who said it, but I guess this wasn't Timothy's land. So me and Rex we were kind of like, we were not freaking out, but we were a little worried. Like, we were like, oh shit. And then Rex, I tell him, this was when like the Minions movie just came out, so it was a couple years ago. I tell Rex, yell banana, like how the Minions would say it. So he yells banana to this guy, And then the guy yells, "Who's up there? Come down right now!" And then we just get quiet, and we're not gonna go down because I mean we don't want to fucking get in trouble. Um, so we decide we went up. We were gonna go down the other way, but we've never been down the other way, so we didn't know how if there was a trail or anything. There wasn't. It was just fucking woods and thorns and shit like that. And it was so stupid. It was just so um, hard to just navigate through. And eventually, we just are like, "Fuck it, we'll go down that way." And we still see, like, we can slightly see this guy here, this guy walking around looking for us, and so that he doesn't see us. And when so we do that, we finally get to the bottom, and we just need to get back, but we can't go the usual way to my friend's house because the guy's that way. So we were walking still at kind of an angle back to his house, but so we were going the wrong way basically. Um, when we did that, we finally got to we actually got to a swamp, and we were like, all right, let's consider our options, and we stupidly decided let's fucking go through the swamp instead of walk around it. And keep in mind, this was summer, so we didn't have like our muck boots on. I don't even fucking own muck boots, for God's sakes. We don't have any fucking thing on. Like, we have sneakers and shorts. And this wasn't a deep swamp, so it was really not a problem. But it was just annoying. And we start walking through it. I'm like, I just didn't want to get leeches. And then I think my friend did this to freak me out because he knew I fucking hate leeches. He steps in something and he says, "Oh, don't go this way, Chase." And I say, "Why not?" And he says, "It's a leech nest." I'm like, "Oh fuck." And we just keep walking. This swamp wasn't like it wasn't like a small one. It wasn't like a puddle. It was large enough to be an inconvenience. So we're just going through the swamp. We finally get to the end of it. We try to dry our feet off a little bit. I just dry my feet off with my socks, and then I put my shoes on without socks. So I get my shoes on, and then Rex gets his shoes on. And then we can see like a field. So we're like, oh, finally, we can finally get out of here. And then nope, it was a different person. We had no idea who. Rex lived in that town, but I did not. So I expected him to know whose house was whose, but he had no idea. Like, we didn't know whose house this was. I lived in the next town over, so I didn't really know, and he didn't know. We were just in somebody's house, and it looked like they were doing construction or something, because um, there's a bunch of it just looked like construction was going on, but it wasn't like the workers weren't there, so. And it didn't look like anyone was home, so we're in the backyard, so we would have to book it to the driveway and run out the driveway. I was convinced someone would see us, so we try to freaking be all sneaky about this, and we're trying to I'm trying to. I guess we were both trying to be all sneaky about it, and just sneak past everything, and then once we got to the driveway, we just booked it, and we got to the fucking road. I thought we were gonna get caught for sure. We got to the road, and we knew where we were from there. It was just basically a straight shot back to my friend's house, and back to Timothy's house. And then we just kept walking. It took like 20 minutes to walk there. That's the only bad part. There's many bad parts, but it was just, that was another bad part. It took like 20 minutes to get back to his house, and we took way longer than we expected. So we get to Timothy's house, and he says, "Where the hell have you guys been?" or something along the lines of that. This is just loosely what he said, because it's been like 2 years. He says something like, "What? Where the hell have you guys been? It's been like an hour." It took us a shitload of time to get back. So we tell him, we almost got fucking caught trespassing. We didn't know that. I didn't even. I think Rex might have known that wasn't Timothy's land, but I didn't really know that wasn't Timothy's land. So I assumed we were fine. And he just laughs at us, and we kind of just start playing video games and forget about it. But the reason I'm telling this story is because I told it to a couple family members, and they laughed a shitload. So I hope you guys enjoyed it at least. And you don't have to laugh, but at least hopefully you enjoyed it. And I did this also. I remembered this story. I would never have remembered this, but me and Rex were playing video games a little while ago, like 2 weeks ago, and we were playing Minecraft together, and he just brings it up out of nowhere. Just, hey, remember that time we almost got caught trespassing? I thought it was pretty funny, so I couldn't believe he remembered it. So I just, I told it on here. Hopefully you enjoyed. Please like. See you next time. Sorry.